What's going on, guys? I've just arrived here in Barcelona and I have a commercial assignment to do today, so I thought I'd take you guys along with me. The thing is though, it's not here in Barcelona, so I gotta go pick up a rental car and get out of town. Okay, so I got the rental car and I'm on my way to Andorra. And I know that's random, but apparently it's only like a 3-hour drive from Barcelona and it's where the client has decided they want me to go. I'm gonna talk about the client a little bit later on, but this is not a sponsored post, so I'm not gonna mention the brand, although you might figure it out at some point. Basically, this is an assignment the clients tried to get me to do for like a couple months now and has failed a bunch of times. They wanted to send me to Germany to do it early, I didn't have time. Then we decided on Nepal, which would have been awesome. Then they wanted me to do it in Wales, which again would have been perfect, but the product didn't arrive again on time. It was again late, but it arrived the day Jody and I were leaving for here in Barcelona. And I was like, where am I going in the next month that has mountains? And I couldn't really think of anything. And then of course I thought of the Pyrenees mountains. And I thought of them when we were flying over and I saw them. So I emailed the client quick and I was like, hey, I could probably do this project in the Pyrenees or in Andorra. And they were like, yeah, hit up Andorra if you can. So that's what's going on today. I am going to run you through everything about the project on today's video, including the dollar figures, how much I'm making, stuff like that. I'm gonna talk about everything. So first things first, we gotta get to Andorra.
Wandering hard on a crazy ride, an open road and a deep blue sky. Feel it calling me like the wind. Trust the compass down in my skin. Walk straight, stay right.
Okay, so I just made it into the Pyrenees and it is so beautiful here. There's lots and lots of fall colors. There's snow off in the distance. And yeah, I'm in a hurry. So I'm gonna kind of jump back in the car to finish talking. But I wanna talk quick about why I'm going to Andorra. I did research trying to find photo locations in Andorra and I literally couldn't find anything. Like nothing. There was a couple locations that looked so-so. There was lots of ski hills though, and I think I must be able to find something, but I don't know what's gonna be open. I don't know how much snow is there. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. It's an outdoors project, it's a clothing project, and so I need some photos and video of me hiking and walking somewhere nature looking. And honestly, I probably should have just come somewhere here with all the fall colors. Okay, so I made it to Andorra and it's really, really bright, so I'm gonna put the sunglasses on. It's also really snowy, so it makes that brightness extra crazy. The snow is high, like really high, like Nepal roadside oregano high. And my assignment is with an outdoor clothing brand, and I have 3 deliverables essentially. I have 2 Instagram photos I have to make for them for their usage on Instagram, and they also want an Instagram TV video, so a vertical video, which is a bit of a pain to film. And my idea was to come somewhere mountainous because it is an outdoor brand and it is like a winter assignment. So find somewhere outdoor and snowy and mountainous and try to make a photo. And this is just perfect. It's better than I imagined. But the idea I had was to go on like a little bit of a hike to film stuff, but there's so much snow, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do that. So I made it basically to the other side of Andorra, and again, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm at a national park, which is Val de Como Pedrosa. I don't know what that means, because I don't speak Catalan, but I'm guessing valley of something rocky. And there's a road here, there's hiking trails here. I don't know what's gonna be open for me to walk, and the information office is closed. But there's a sign here saying that there's like a trail that walks along there to number 4, which is, I guess, a lake, which is about 2 hours and 4 kilometers with a 600 meter elevation. gained, so it's not an easy hike. Good news, I think I found a photo that works. It's a little bit more manicured than I was hoping. You got this bridge, you've got a cool waterfall, and I think if I position myself up on the bridge, I think this could work for one of the photos. So I'm gonna get my tripod set up and hopefully it works. After shooting that image, I realized there's a bigger waterfall that you can only see from on top of the bridge. So I'm gonna try another shot. Okay, so I don't think that second attempt worked, just because it was hard to get a good angle on the waterfall. And that's kind of part of doing client work. You kind of fail sometimes. Usually, for example, I said this was 2 photos, they're buying 2 photos. You don't just give them 2 photos and hope they like them. You usually give them a set of like 8, 12 images, something like that, and then they pick out of those 2, which is why you can't really price things based on photos. You got to price it based on your time. So this project, the pay is 1,600 euros, which is a very good amount of money. But there's a lot that goes into it beyond snapping the photo and handing over the photo. There's the admin time of finding the client, for example. There's a full half day of research I spent trying to find locations and still haven't really found one. There's a half day of editing the photos and then, you know, dealing with the client to upload them and get them transferred over. And then there's the full day of travel as well, the full day of exploration. So it's really 2 days rather than 1 full day. And then on top of that, there's expenses. So the rental car was 100 euros. Tolls to get up here were like almost 50 euros as well. And then getting back will be another 50 euros, plus fuel is probably another 100 euros. So that drops me down to about $1,300, and I'm not gonna complain about it, but that's kind of how it's priced out. And since that didn't work, I'm gonna see if I can climb up and maybe get a view with some mountains in it. It's a little bit painful being here actually, because there's so many good photos. A lot of like really cool, intricate detail style photos with the little waterfalls and the icicles. But I need a big landscape photo with me in it. That happens sometimes. I have to remind myself I'm doing this for work, not necessarily pleasure. I'm having fun, but I gotta focus. I gotta focus. Thought I'd be in better shape after Nepal. It's decision time because the light's starting to drop and it's farther up than I thought. 600 meters is a long way up. I can see the valley, but I don't know if it opens up on the other end of this trail. And I kind of don't want to get stuck out there after dark. So I have to decide. I'm pretty hemmed in here. There is some unreal views through the trees. But I need like a big open vista, mountains in the background. I found this building that has really epic views, panoramic views down the valley. And so I think the type of shot I'm gonna shoot is maybe just a portrait of myself. Self-portrait with a view, maybe, I don't know, 70 millimeters? Okay, I do not know what to do. It's definitely too far to get into the flatlands of the park. I can see the valley up there. There's still a long way to climb. I'm probably only 200 meters up from where I started. So yeah, I guess let's cruise. Okay, so I might be too late for this, but there's a famous, like, I don't know what it is, a viewpoint, but it like reaches out onto the valley, like overhangs it, and it's crazy. And it's just up there. And earlier today, this road was closed because somebody crashed, but it's open again. But I might be too slow or too late because it's already getting too dark. Up at that viewpoint, there's people, and I don't think I can get a photo. But at the parking lot, which is right here, I'm thinking maybe I can make something work. That was a challenging day for sure. Much harder than I thought it was gonna be. When I got here, I saw the snow and the mountains and everything, and I was like, this is gonna be easy. But Andorra is absolutely unbelievably beautiful. But at least in the wintertime, it kind of lacks that obvious, grandiose, epic viewpoint, I guess. Everything kind of looks flatter in camera than it is. Everything looks a little bit busier. There's not rivers or waterfalls or things like that. In the middle, in the valleys, there's towns. So yeah, that was a really challenging day in terms of photography. But I think I got what the client needs. I definitely got the video content. I think the video content's good. It's just hopefully the photos come out and hopefully they like them. Anyways, that's it for me today. I think I'm gonna try to do a video in Barcelona tomorrow, but I got a ton of work to catch up on. So we'll see if that happens. And I guess I'll see you next time regardless. Peace.